Guys, this is the calm before the storm. You're seeing some crazy things happening in the markets right now, guys. I need to talk you through what's also happening behind the scenes, which is going to have a huge effect on the crypto market. So make sure to stick around from the beginning until the end, guys. I have a few very important charts I need to share with you. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So let's start for Bitcoin on the daily time frame, and you can still see that we are consolidating right under my resistance level at $117,000. Now we have had a bit of a pullback, we are consolidating, but I believe that the trend is still intact here. Look at this. We can still see that the trend of making higher lows is still intact, and then you have a high here, you have a high here, and then let's see if we will be able to break through this and make a higher high here as well and continue this trend towards the upside. I believe that Bitcoin and crypto is still looking bullish. If you look at Ethereum, we have had a decent pullback. In fact, this pullback here has been like 6-7%. And you can see that we are now finding support at my orange line at 4,452. So let's make this support and see if we can have another leg upwards. Of course, this week is going to be big with the interest rate decision coming tomorrow. So that is going to be huge and that is going to cause a lot of volatility. We need to be prepared for that. You can see that Solana has lost the $240 level. So next level of support is going to be 222 if we don't break through this again here. So that is something that I'm keeping close eyes on. Also for Doge, same thing here. We did have a pullback from my orange line at 30 cents. XRP is going sideways. Cardano having a bit of a pullback as well. Pepe is right above the orange box here, support level also. But if you zoom out and you look at the overall market, there's a few very important things to keep track of here. So the first thing is that gold is having another breakout here after the consolidation. And you know that I've been saying that when you see the consolidation, you're going to see a breakout for the S&P 500 out of the wedge, which we did see. We saw the breakout, and then you're going to see a pump for crypto as well. So this all played out, and now you're seeing the next leg upwards for gold. And I am saying that the same thing is going to happen again. So first, you're going to see gold breakouts, consolidation, and at the same time, you can see that the S&P 500 has had a massive jump here. Look at this. Huge jump for the S&P 500, massive breakout towards the upside here. Not only this wedge here, but look at this gap here, massive. And then once gold starts to relax a bit, once the S&P 500 starts to relax a bit, the money is going to flow into Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto markets as well. So things are still going according to plan. Things are still looking very, very good here. And like I said, this is the calm before the storm. And tomorrow is going to be the first kind of wind that we are going to see in the storm when you see the reaction from the market of the interest rates being announced, but also the press conference that is going to follow. That is probably more important than the actual interest rates being, of course, if they cut by 0.5, it's going to be huge, but they're probably going to cut by 0.25, and then you're going to see the conference after, and that's going to give us a good clue as to what to expect for the markets. Now, if we jump over to, I'm going to show you a very important chart here, a few in fact, but if you jump over to my trading strategies, you can see that I'm up 2,250 on my dynamic strategies. Absolutely amazing. For every day that goes by, not having to time the top, not having to time the bottom, just making more and more gains here with every day that goes by. And my bull market portfolio is also up 33,000. So that is all amazing. I will update you on these ones, of course, but I'm just letting time do its thing now, and time is giving us more and more gains. Not financial advice, I'm just showing you what I'm doing, but if you want to use the same trading strategies that I have, my custom-made trading strategies, sign up to Pionex using this link right here. Then you have my trading sheet. You can copy whichever altcoin or Bitcoin or whatever asset, digital asset you want to copy. You can use this link right here. Also, make sure to sign up to the best exchanges right here. Of course, Pionex, but VX, Tapit. On Tapit, we're going to have a trading competition. So get your account ready here. It will be very, very interesting. Get your account ready on Tapit and claim the amazing bonuses that they have. Now, let me show you. So first, today, you're going to have Michael Saylor and other prominent figures. They are going to go to they will go to Capitol Hill Roundtable and talk about the Bitcoin Act. They will have discussions here. And this is the proposal for the US government to acquire 1 million Bitcoin over the next 5 years through budget neutral strategies. So it's been a while since we heard about the US strategic reserve, but maybe it's just that Donald Trump needs to get a good proposal in order to sign it off. So let's see if they can give Donald Trump a good proposal here. This is just very initial talks, but something positive could come out of this. So this is one source of volatility that could come very soon. Also, if you look at this tech dev chart, this is the global risk index, meaning how much risk appetite is there actually in the markets right now globally. And you can see that every time this has flipped bullish, you can see that Bitcoin has had a run towards the upside. Flip bullish here, boom, up. Flip bullish here, Bitcoin went up. Flip bullish, Bitcoin went up. And right now we are flipping bullish as well. So this is huge. This shows us that we are not yet at the peak of the market. If you also look at the global supply of Bitcoin on exchanges, it is at more or less a 7-year low, as they say here. So there's not enough Bitcoin. Once the buying pressure for Bitcoin comes in, there's not enough Bitcoin to be bought here. And also yesterday we did have a leverage flush out. A lot of people got liquidated here the last 24 hours, mainly for others, the smaller altcoins outside of the top 50. Now remember what I said a few days ago. I gave you a warning. I said this one right here, in fact, and this one as well, 2 days ago and 1 day ago. I said that you are most likely going to see, especially with the smaller altcoins, you're going to see a flush out. I showed you why in those videos, so make sure to go back and watch those. But now that we have had a flush out, the market is in a much more healthy state. So that's all amazing. Things are going extremely well. The trading strategy is doing amazing. And that's what I got for you guys. Hope that you're going to enjoy your start of this week. And I will see you in the next one.